Before we launch into looking at the Cyber Essentials assessment, there are some things you need to know. I've put this video guide together to help you make sure you're adhering to Cyber Essentials. This is not a guide on how to answer each question to pass. Rather, it's what you need to be confident you are doing to answer truthfully and honourably. Through following this guide, it's my hope it will help you become more aware of the things you need to be doing to improve the overall level of cybersecurity within your organisation. When I work one-on-one with clients on this stuff, we often go well beyond the base level of Cyber Essentials, and that's for a very good reason. Remember in the previous episode, I told you how Cyber Essentials is the minimum standard. We want you to be well above just the minimum. What you'll also get in this guide is some examples of the things I help my consultancy clients implement if they don't meet specific controls. In short, if you're willing to put the work in, this guide should give you everything you need to raise your organisation above the minimum standard for Cyber Essentials without the need to bring in expensive outside consultants like me. Which begs the question, why am I putting this guide together? Firstly, I'm deeply passionate about helping raise the level of cybersecurity in small businesses across the UK. I've been on the front line of IT and cybersecurity all my life. I know what works, I know what doesn't. Right now, cybersecurity is a hot industry. I'm seeing a lot of people new to the industry giving out advice straight from a textbook with no real-world experience behind them. It really pisses me off when I see organisations paying a large price tag for very poor advice. Second, with my commercial hat on, I know I'll pick up some business off the back of it. Either organisations that don't want to put in the work that we're going to cover, or having put in the work want help getting to the next level. They want to improve their cybersecurity beyond that minimum. Either way, it's fine with me. If you find this series useful, please like my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all I ask in return. So what's the best way to complete the question set then? When you go through the actual questions, you'll find most require a yes or no answer, followed by a box for you to put in a short statement. This short statement is really important. As assessors, it's our job to look at the answers you've given and assess whether you've understood and meet the requirements for Cyber Essentials. The info you put into these boxes is our only way of doing this. Make sure the information that you put in is relevant to the question. You might also feel like some questions are asking a similar thing. That's normal. It's to make sure you've properly understood and implemented the control. Don't just assume we'll take the answer from a previous question. Repeat the info if appropriate, and again, make sure it's relevant to that question. When you've completed all the questions, there is then a disclaimer to sign. This must be signed by a board member or equivalent, i.e. a director or owner of the organisation. You are signing to say the information given is true and accurate. This is a self-assessment. You are being awarded a certification based on the answers that you've given. To misrepresent these can have serious consequences. Consider the implications on your organisation, reputation, and finances if you are relying on this certification to win work and it's later found out you have obtained the certification fraudulently. As assessors, we are not signing off to say that you meet the standard, but that the answers you've given meet the standard. There is a subtle yet important difference. Be sure you understand and can justify why you have given each answer. I've walked into businesses who claim they have Cyber Essentials, then picked out several immediate and obvious failures. That makes me doubt the integrity of everything else that they tell me to. Where else are they trying to con me? Would you do business with someone who's blatantly lied to you? The other thing I come across is organisations who've had their IT people fill in the assessment. And on the face of it, there is nothing wrong with that. The only trouble is sometimes IT people fill in the answers that they think we want to hear, rather than what the actual state of the organisation is. And that's just plain wrong. If you think that's how it should be, then go away and put it right and then submit your assessment. So if someone else is completing this for you, you still need to make sure that you understand the answers given and be confident they are true for your organisation. After all, you are the one putting your name to this. Right, that's it with the prep work. Next session, we start getting into the actual questions. See you then.